All righty. Okay, so today I thought we would work on kind of the mid part of the body. So like hips, some internal opening, a bit of birds. We'll do a bit of birdie today. What are we gonna do? Birds and we'll do some birds, bird of paradise. And then also bird of paradise and obliques, kind of related, yeah. I think obliques, hip opening, bird of paradise. That sounds pretty good. I haven't been in my yoga class for the past week and my body can feel it. So, all right, let's go ahead and start out onto our back. Oh, and with a bit of happy baby to start the morning off. And starting out cool in the morning, the sun is shining, there's no clouds, sky is blue. Oh, and my poor fern plant needs water. It's looking pretty sad over here. Oh, okay. I definitely feel it in my hips. I've been in like 8 hours of meetings all day long, every day without any yoga, and my body is not happy. My body is definitely not happy about that at all. I can definitely feel it. Oh, all right. Grab underneath. So not underneath, but what is this? This is your hamstring. So, so find your forearms into the knee crease, and then you can either grab the hands together or the forearms, and really press down, press the knees into the shoulders. Your feet are still in kind of happy baby where the heels are above the knees, and we're pressing our low back. We're trying to flatten our spine into the mat, like you're trying to imprint like a fossil. Hopefully you don't feel like a fossil, but you're imprinting your spine like a fossil. You're smashing your thigh bone or your thighs, your quads onto the rib cage, and you're trying to glue those on. And then flexing through the feet, keeping the thighs glued onto the rib cage. You're going to kick the feet overhead. And it's probably not going to go but more than an inch or two, but you're really trying to open something. I believe this would be your hamstrings. And release, release, release. Okay, let's go take pigeon, upside down pigeon. We haven't done this in a while. I don't think we've done this in a while. So we're doing upside down pigeon, take the shin bone across, and just kind of swing it like a door open, right? Like you're in half happy baby, and then you swing the door closed, right? So your shin bone, so you come to like a pigeon. And this is good. You're going to feel it in your pigeon piriformis on your right side. And if you come back to half happy baby and you swing it back down to pigeon, like you're trying to swing your shin bone, like open like a door, close like a door. Ooh. And you're pulling your right ankle towards your left collarbone. You swing it open like a door, close like a door. You can kind of shift the foot across your body. So we don't want to kick it up and away, like higher than the floor. You want to keep it the same level away from the floor and just begin to kick it across your body. And that will stretch out your outer right hip, and it's feeling pretty tight. It's not happy. It's not happy. Pulling your right hip down towards where your feet are pointed. So not down towards the mat, but more like down and forward. Ooh. Maybe today is pigeon. Maybe today is all about pigeon. Birds. So I guess we could do a bird theme. A little early for Thanksgiving, but we can do a bird theme today. Pigeons and bird of paradise. All right, curl your chin up to your chest. You're going to hook your elbow crease around the shin bone. Draw your shin bone down, reaching the collarbone forward, and then come on down. And every time you crawl it up, you bring your shin bone a little closer to your nose, and so when you come on down, you get a little bit further. Curl the chin up, bring the shin bone towards you, and this is why I shouldn't go a whole week without doing any yoga, because my body does not feel good. No. And down, and curl, and down. Now you want to hold your shin bone like you're holding a baby. You want to go rock the baby. So clasp the right arm on the right leg and the left arm around, and you just rock the shin bone back and forth. You're still in upside down pigeon. It is definitely, we need to, lubricate the joints today and get things moving. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, okay. Half happy baby, resisting kicking down. So we're in half happy baby. Your right hand is on the foot. We're gonna resist as we kick the heel towards the sit bone. So you're gonna resist with your arm strength. You're gonna resist with your arm strength, and then you're gonna kick the foot overhead, and you're gonna resist. Oh. And then you're gonna resist with your hand as you slowly draw the heel to the sit bone. And then you're gonna kick the foot overhead and you're gonna resist. And you're gonna bring the heel to the sit bone. And you're gonna kick it overhead. And you're gonna resist. And we're gonna kick it overhead. And you're gonna, I got a little further. Okay, you're gonna resist, and kick it to the sit bone. And then you're gonna kick it overhead. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna bring it across our body. You guys have done this before, right? So now we're in pigeon, and we're gonna keep the shin bone. It's not gonna go higher away from the ground. We're gonna keep it at this level or lower. And we need more room. I'm gonna kick it into the couch. And you're gonna kick the foot, and you're gonna resist with your left hand as you kick the foot across your body. Across your body. And you're gonna bring it back over. And you're gonna kick it across your body. And you're gonna bring it over. And you're gonna bring it across your body. And you're gonna bring it back over. Last one, you're gonna bring it across your body. Oh. And back over. Now we're gonna go from side to side, right? So we're gonna go past the foot from the left hand to the right hand into, what is this? Half happy baby. Kick the heel to the sit bone. Resist, and then kick the foot overhead, resist. And then pass the foot back. Go slow, pass the foot back. This is about your transitions more than anything. Kick it across your body. And bring it back. And up. And kick the heel into the sit bone. And kick it overhead. And then across. And release. Ooh. And kind of circle out and see how each side feels. Maybe the right side feels, ooh, it's got some, it's like we did an oil change on the right side, right? It's like way more mobile. My mother-in-law started taking turmeric and said that she feels a difference immediately. Like she does like the one from Costco, like the liquid one that's like orange flavored. And she says that she felt a difference immediately. So I don't know if any of you have tried turmeric, but I think I'm gonna try some because my joints just kind of creak a little bit more. All right, let's go to the left side. Ooh, the right side feels so much better. Oh, oof. All right, have happy baby. And not moving. There's not a lot of movement going on. Have happy baby on the left side. We're going to resist and kick our heel into the sit bone. And then we're going to take a nap. Now we're going to kick our foot overhead, keeping the knee not lifting up higher. And then kicking the sit bone, or it's not the sit bone, the heel of the foot into the sit bone. Don't skip on the left side now, right? Like a lot of times, like we'll do, 2/3 less on the left side. And then go slow and really resist. The key is actually in the resistance and moving through it slowly and in the resistance. It's not the speed. The speed doesn't help us. It doesn't help us get the mobility that we're looking for. Heel, kick the heel into the sit bone. And kick the heel into the sit bone. And kick the heel into the sit bone. And kick the feet overhead. Kick the heel into the sit bone. Kick it overhead. Kick it overhead. And ready to pass it over to the other side. Take it to pigeon, reclined pigeon. Take the right hand, or take the right hand, left foot, and we're going to kick it over and go slow. This is where the slower that you go, the more you're going to get in the stretch of your piriformis right there. And bring it back. And kick it across. We're just going to take this as a leisurely morning. Oh. And bring it back. And now we're starting like the birthday parties, right? The season of birthday parties. But kind of COVID just kind of like, it makes it interesting, right? Who's comfortable at what level? Do you require vaccination cards upon entry? Which pod do you invite? And back. Last one, and then we're going to pass back and forth. So go slow, go slow, go slow, resist. Resist. The key is in the resist, not just go slow, but resist. That's how we're going to get more mobility. That's a more efficient way to get mobility. Okay, now we're going to pass it. Left hand, half happy baby. We're going to kick the heel to the sit bone. We're going to straighten it out, and then we're going to pass. So Kiona's birthday present, oh my God, like she had so many birthday presents. Her birthday present came and it was like a pink, it's not a Power Wheels because this is like metal frame, goes 15 miles an hour. You can connect it to a Bluetooth to play music. It's 2 people seater, seats up to 200 pounds. I rode in it with her yesterday, was absolutely terrified. I was already saying like, if you don't listen to mommy, I'm taking your keys away. I'm like, because I thought we were going to do this at 16 and not 6. And like, I was trying to help give her driving lessons because she was like veering from right to left. It was terrifying because we had to cross the street. Of course, I had to drive across the street. I'm like, oh my God, the cars can't see us because we're super low. And then Steve took her to a parking lot for her to like go round and round. And I was again terrified because the cars are coming in and parking in the parking lot. So it was very stressful. And we're going to switch sides. We sort of switch sides. So pass it from right to left. So yeah, so it was like a Power Wheel souped up, right? Because the Power Wheels don't go very fast. I don't know if your kids ever had one. And they go, they top out like 4 to 6 miles per hour. And then they also run out of battery super fast. This one, no. This one has 2 speeds, slow and fast, and the fast one is like 15 miles. I think it's 10 or 15 miles an hour, and it's built on a metal frame. So, and it's a 2-seater. So it's like the base one. The base of it is where we could take it to a shop and like get it even more souped up. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm just terrified. But she wanted to go ride in her car this morning. So it was not my idea. And she's got like a ton more toys coming. Okay, last one, and bring it back. Okay, I think, just kind of circle it out, both sides, see how they feel, if they feel a little bit more movement in them. And then we will get moving. And rocking up to seated. Come to all fours. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. We spent some time opening up our hips just to get them deeper in our opening so we can flow and find all things pigeony. I think all things pigeony, and we'll do some bird of paradise today. Inhaling, right leg comes up towards the sky, swing away forward, runner's lunge. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up, floating arms up towards the sky, and close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Lower down. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg comes up towards the sky, swing away forward, runner's lunge. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up, floating arms up towards the sky. And close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back, drop the right knee down. I don't know where my yoga strap went. Inhaling, forward, up and back. Hands behind the head, elbows back. Press the right hip forward, left hip back, micro back bend. Windmill the hands down, step it back, high plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin. Roll the shoulders back and down. Cobra. Tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg comes, right leg comes up towards the sky. Swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Drop the back knee down. Inhale, forward, up and back. Hook the thumbs together, hands behind the head, elbows back. Left hip forward, lift up and toss back. Windmill the hands down, pop the back knee off the mat. Rock it forward, rock it back. Scoot your left foot further back. Pop the back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up. Then close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back, drop the back knee down. Inhale, forward, up and back, toss the arms. Take the arms back into a V. Way back. Oh, so you're really getting that stretch in the psoas. Oof. Hands together, neutralize through the spine. Step it back. Knees, chest, chin. Roll the shoulders back and down. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg comes up towards the sky. Swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Rock it forward, rock it back, rock it forward, scoot your right foot back and get deeper into your runner's lunge. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up, floating arms up towards the sky. And close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, the right foot back. Drop the back knee down. Forward and back. Arms in goalposts. Press the elbows back. And now extend into a V. Windmill the hands down. Step it back. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra or up dog. Tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg comes up towards the sky. Swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Rock it forward. Rock it back. Rock it forward. Left hand down, runner's lunge, twist. Big opening, pull the right hip, lengthen your right hip away, your left knee forward. So find length in your left rib cage. So rotate your rib cage and find length in the left rib cage. So reach the left hip behind you and your rib cage forward to try to find length. We're really getting into that outer right hip. We're going to come on up and we're going to switch it to side angle. So where's my block? Where's my blocks? So we're going to switch it to side angle on the right side. We'll continue to open up that hip. So really go deep in your side angle. Use your block. Oh, and rotate the rib cage. So really, so a lot of times our hips are up and our gaze is down. So instead, send our hips down, knee forward, right knee forward, and open and lift. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the left hand down, step it back, high plank. Lower down, inhaling up dog, exhale, tuck the toes, press it back. Inhale, right leg comes up towards the sky, right foot in between the hands. Rock it forward, rock it back. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up. And close the pose. All right, let me just, inhaling. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhaling halfway up, exhale. Press the hands down. Step the left foot back, drop the back knee down. Inhale, forward, up and back. Goalpost arms. Take it back into a V. And keep sending your left hip forward to get that psoas stretch on the left side. Inhale, neutralize through the spine. Windmill the hands down, step the back, high plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin, to chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg comes up towards the sky. Swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Drop it. Actually, right hand down, runner's lunge, twist. Runner's lunge, twist. Right hand down. So if you take your right thumb into the right knee crease, or left knee crease, your left thumb into the left knee crease, and pull that knee crease forward, and then rotate. Then rotate and find length in your right rib cage. Find length in your right rib cage and focus more on the rotation. Heart or sternum up towards the sky for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it to side angle. Really go deep in your side angle. Left hand down. And again, rotate through the rib cage. Rotate through the rib cage. So notice how your hips want to pop up. Send your left knee forward. Left knee forward. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hands down. Step back, high plank. Take your vinyasa, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Who's sweating? I'm sweating. Inhaling, left leg comes up towards the sky. Swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up. Floating arms up towards the sky. And close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive it forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. Lower down. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg comes up towards the sky. Oh, can we get more length out of this right leg? Right foot in between the hands, runner's lunge. Inhale, come on up, crescent lunge. You sink deeper into your crescent lunge. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take crescent lunge twist. Take crescent lunge twist. And can you rotate? Four, 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down on the inside. We're going to do side plank. Side plank. Here we go, side plank. Side plank. Lower the right hand down. Take your vinyasa. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, left leg comes up towards the sky. Swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Come on up, crescent lunge. And sink deeper for 3, 2, 1. Take crescent lunge twist. Crescent lunge twist. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand on the inside. Side plank on this side. Lower the hands down to high plank. Lower down. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back. Downward facing dog. It is super hot in here. Oh. Whew. In down dog. Where is my, wait, no. All right. We are in down dog. Inhaling, left leg comes up towards the sky, swing it way forward, runner's lunge. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up. And close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands down, step it back, high plank, lower down. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg comes up towards the sky. We're gonna take right knee to right tricep, high plank. So go super high into, like smashing your quad into the rib cage. And how high can you get your knee on the tricep? And hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back. Right knee to left tricep. High as you can go. So when you bring your knee in, can you lift it to the heart and bring it forward? 3, 2, and 1. Press it back. Right knee to heart center. Right knee to heart center. Forward, high plank. 3, 2, 1. Come onto side plank, inside edge of the left foot. Left arm goes up towards the sky. Knee is still tucked. Knee is still tucked. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. Knee is still tucked, so you're gonna try plank tree. For 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna take your right foot forward and come into warrior 2. Whew. Warrior 2. Reaching the right arm forward, left arm back. Really get deeper into your warrior 2. Internal rotation of the left leg. Internal rotation of the left leg, external rotation of the right leg. Reverse warrior. Oh, oof. That right psoas. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's tight. Turn the toes in, heels out, wide-legged forward fold twist. Right hand down, or right hand aims towards the left foot. And we're gonna twist. Left arm up towards the sky. Bend the right knee. Left hand finds the left calf, bend the right knee. Then straighten out both legs and twist deeper. Bend the left knee. And twist deeper. Bend the left knee. And we're going to twist deeper. Bend the left knee. We're going to twist deeper. Bend the left knee. And twist even deeper. Maybe do a half bind. Come back to neutral. We're going to find ourselves in side angle. Side angle. A deep side angle. Maybe we take a half bind. Maybe we find the top of the right thigh with the left hand. We keep rolling our left shoulder open. Maybe we get to the full bind. External rotation of the right leg, internal rotation of the left leg. And release. Drop the back knee down. We're going to tuck our right shoulder behind our right knee, take the arms out into a T, crown of the head down. Crown of the head towards the right ankle. Really lift the hips up. This time we're going to lift the hips up so we can get our shoulder deeper behind the right knee. This one isn't our primary focus today. Actually, well, it's not primary focus like we were doing Kundalini or flying splits or sundial. But this is going to help us in our bird of paradise, right? Because this is the position we kind of need to be in for bird of paradise, just turns 90 degrees on our feet, right? So here, you can take the full bind here, right? This is essentially almost bird of paradise. So the more opening that we get here, the more you dive the crown of the head behind your ankle, the deeper. Oh, and release. Come back to all fours. Your hips should be way more open, and it is super hot. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Right leg comes to the sky, big leg circle. Feel how open your right leg, your right hip is. Right foot in between the hands, runner's lunge. Back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. And how did we get here? Inhaling all the way back up, floating arms up towards the sky. And close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan diving forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Oh, lower down, inhaling up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up towards the sky. We're gonna do some knee planks. Left foot, your left knee towards your, I don't know what that is. It's like your left tricep. So lift it up high. So instead of just coming forward, think about bringing your thigh bone to your rib cage and then shifting the weight forward. Left knee to high tricep, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press it back. Left knee to your right tricep. High, 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 high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it back. Left knee to your heart center. Left knee to your heart center. And lift it high, high, high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side plank here, one left side. Inside edge of the right foot. Tricep to the, I don't know what that is, left tricep. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it. Tree, side plank on the right side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand, left knee crease, swing it forward, left foot. Come on up, warrior 2. Warrior 2. Warrior 2. Go deeper in your warrior 2. Take a wider stance. Get into your hips. External rotation. See how my left knee wants to roll in because it's being lazy. Left knee opens. External rotation. External rotation. Internal rotation of the right leg. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse warrior. So reverse warrior, send the left knee forward. Left knee forward, you're going to find the psoas right here. Your left psoas, left fingertips, and find length through your right side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out both legs. Wide-legged forward fold twist. Left hand down. Left hand down and twist towards the right. Okay, bend the left knee. No, wait. Left hand finds the right calf. Bend the left knee. Really feel that stretch all on the outside, the back of the left shoulder and back. And then straighten out both legs, twist to the right. Bend. Straighten and twist. Bend. Straighten and twist. and bend. And straighten and twist. Walk the hands to the middle, wide-legged forward fold compress. So you want to make yourself the thinnest sandwich that you possibly can as you're trying to being smashed into 2 planes of glass. So you want to pull our anterior pelvic tilt and pull ourselves in between our legs, keeping our legs straight. And come back. We're going to come into side angle on the left side. So turn the left toes forward and come into side angle. Really deep side angle. So notice how my hips, like this is a very, easy kind of thing to drop into, which is I'm just going to hand here, my hips are higher. So I want to send my left knee forward, my hips drop. And then do you see my whole projection of my energy goes from down to up, right? I'm projecting up. So when I'm here, I'm projecting my energy up towards the top corner of the room, right? So you see the line from my right foot all the way to the crown of my head is at an angle up. And I'm like opening and sending the energy upwards. Maybe you take the half bind here, roll the shoulder back, or you take the full bind. And again, with the full bind, you want to project the energy up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the back knee down. We're going to continue opening up this hip by crawling the left shoulder behind the left knee, crown the head towards the heel. So maybe you take the full bind here. And release. Let the hands down, come to high plank. Lower down, inhale, up dog, exhale. Press it back, downward facing dog. Okay, my hips feel pretty open now. Left leg comes up towards the sky. Let's check out that psoas. Oof, left foot in between the hands, runner's lunge, back foot to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up, floating arms up towards the sky. And close the pose. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg comes up. Ooh, wow, what was now? Inhale, right leg comes up towards the sky. Swing away forward, runner's lunge. Drop back, heel down. We're going to go into side angle. Side angle. And go really deep, because we've been here before. Super deep. Place the right hand to the outside of the right foot. Now try your side angle. Send your right knee forward. 4, half bind. 3, 2, 1. Full bind to bird of paradise. Full bind. Scoot the left leg in. Stomp onto your left foot. Bird of paradise. Nice. And when you're ready to come on down the way that you came, side angle. And we're going to come on up to triangle pose. Triangle pose. Good old triangle pose. Oh. A triangle pose is really about rotating and opening your rib cage. Left hand down, reverse, revolve triangle. Revolve triangle. So take the stance wider if you need to. Revolve triangle, this is going to get the outside hip. So it should be a little easier now. And then shift the weight forward onto your right foot. And we are going to, what are we going to do? Yeah. We'll do revolved half moon. And then we'll add on the bind, right? Revolved half moon. This will get to the outer right hip. So pull that right hip back. You're going to find that length. Pull the right hip back. And then right hand finds the left ankle. Kick the foot into the hand. And okay. And then release. Drop your left foot down, come into a runner's lunge. Right hand side down. We're going to take this, we're going to come onto a side plank, inside edge of the right foot, right knee to the right tricep. Kick the right foot out and extend. 4, 3, 2, and 1. One-legged down dog. Right foot pigeon. We're going to take pigeon. Right knee to the right wrist. Left or right ankle to the left wrist. We're going to just take pigeon here. Your pigeon should feel a little bit more open because we spend a lot of time on the outer right hips, which has an effect on pigeon, right? It's piriformis and outer right hips. I'm trying to remember what we just did. I'm like, how did we start this sequence? Oh yeah, we started with bird paradise. And you can take pigeon twist. So come down onto your left shoulder, take the hands in prayer, and scoot and twist it over to the right. You can take the half bind. Maybe your right hand finds the top of or top finds the right foot. You can use a block to rest your head and take pigeon nap. Nap time's over. Come on up. Come up into pigeon with a back bend. So you want to press down into your pigeon legs and lift and crawl the fingers back and pull the mat and open. And release. Release, release. Ooh. Ooh, I can almost get my, I can actually get my like part of my quad down, which I've never been able to get to before. So I guess something must be working. Plant the hands down, tuck the left toes under, big leg circles. Lower the right leg down. And so we shall start our sequence on this side, left leg up, Find that psoas, left foot in between the hands, runner's lunge, come into a deeper side angle. The left hand tucks it behind the left knee to the outside of the left foot. Send the left knee forward, remember, shining the energy, sending the energy up, right? So left knee goes forward to shine the energy up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Half bind, full bind, bird of paradise. And release. Come back down. Come back down. And find ourselves in triangle. Whew. Triangle pose. Find the rotation. Either I'm really out of shape. Either because I haven't done yoga like all week, or I don't know. Okay, triangle, triangle, and keep rotating your rib cage up towards the sky. Revolve triangle, find your block. Take your stance a little bit wider. I'm gonna really get into that outer right hip, outer left hip, outer left hip. Revolve triangle. Shift the weight forward to revolved half moon. This is going to get deeper into our outer left hips. Here we go. Twist. Left foot to the right ankle. Half moon with the bind. Lift your right knee up higher, roll your left shoulder open. Release, come down to a runner's lunge. Left hand down, side plank, inner edge of the right foot. Oof. And kick the left foot. And lower the right hand down. Left leg comes up towards the sky. Pigeon. Pigeon. Pigeon nap. Time for a pigeon nap. Take your pigeon to a twist towards the left. Place your head onto the block. Come your right shoulder down and twist. The heel, your left heel can be digging into the right psoas to actually kind of use the heel to massage your psoas and kind of find more space. And come back. And we're gonna do pigeon, pressing into the legs, lift, and crawl the hands down the mat. Whoop. Tipped over. The toes. Press it back. One-legged down dog. Find yourself in down dog. Breathe here. 5 deep breaths. Lower the knees down. Into the back child's pose. Inhale, come on up. Into camel. Inhale, toss the arms back. Into kneeling, press the hips forward. Pull the shoulders back. Oof. Okay, let's do some Hanumanasana. Hanumanasana with, your new upgraded hips. And it's fall because I know that the angle of the sun changes. And then I gotta figure out how to. It's funny, during the day when I'm sitting in Zoom calls, I have to scoot my chair over, to follow, to get out of the sun's path. That's the downfall of having all these windows, All right, Hanumanasana. Hanumanasana. So you put your right heel into something that's slidey. I'm going to take my fleece sweater. And just start with half Hanumanasana, right leg straight. Left knee, it's left hip stacked over left knee. And just go slow. Ooh, that was my knee. So we've opened up a lot of here. A lot of here. A lot of the outer right hip and the piriformis. We did not do a lot of quad or hamstring, right? So if you think about all the things that need to be open for splits, there's a lot going on because you have one leg doing one thing and one leg doing the other, right? So, if we spend all class just doing hamstrings, well, the quads aren't open. We spend all the time doing quads and the hamstrings aren't open. So you really need a lot of things to be open in order to do splits because it's every dimension of your hip is being asked to be more flexible, more open, And technically, you should be sitting upright. So that's the psoas, hamstring, quad, pectineus. And release. So I was thinking on the classes that we work on our hips, anytime we work on our hips, we can just come in and do Hanumanasana as our litmus test indicator, right? Because if we hit like different angles of the hip, it's going to open our Hanumanasana a little differently every time. And then if we just kind of rotate through all the muscle groups, then eventually we'll hit them all and circle around and we'll gain some additional mobility and or additional length. We'll just keep on going. And then maybe in like 10 years, I can do a split. Kiona is progressing like really fast. Like every time she gets like deeper and deeper in her class, she takes 3 dance classes. And like they do their like flexibility stuff for like the first 15 minutes of class. And like her flexibility week by week is already, that's what happens when you're like 5, you know? And then she told me that she didn't want to grow up. But at the same time that she wants to be grown up. That's why she has her own car. And she's got keys to her own car and a radio in her car. Which I'm not quite ready for. And release. Release. Oh. I remember my friend who did wushu. They do like 15 minutes of splits like every day. I'm like, oh, is that all? Is that how we have to? So maybe in a decade or so. All right. Pigeon, figure 4. Let's do and have a seated figure 4. Figure 4. Roll the shoulders back and down. Chest to shin bone, flexing through the right foot. The closer that you have your left heel towards your sit bone, the deeper, pressing your right knee away from you. And then we'll take figure 4 with a twist. So take the right hand to the right foot and pull the knee behind you and twist. We didn't do a whole lot of twists today because we really focused a lot on the hips. So this is, this is going to be a little tighter with the twisting. And then if you want to, you can take the twist with the sole of the right foot onto the right tricep and twist. Right, so all this is prep for grasshopper. Not that we're going to do grasshopper today, but this is how we prep for grasshopper. Or is it firefly? No, it's grasshopper. Which flying bug is it? Okay. Double pigeon. Double pigeon. And forward fold your double pigeon. And let's switch to the other side. Seated figure 4. Roll your shoulders back and down. Open up through the chest. So this weekend I have to prep for some more stuff for Kiki's birthday party. She wanted a Moana themed birthday party, which is good because at 3 she also had a Moana themed birthday party because I had to just open up my box of all my Hawaiian stuff, like all the grass skirts and all the leis. Except for we're gonna do it at a park. So I've never. Usually we do it at our house, but with COVID, we're like, even the backyard and the house. Plus they're like 6 now, and they need to be entertained. So playground is always a nice thing to entertain them. And take the twist. So left hand to the left foot. And twist. And release, release, release. And with your newfound hips, our other litmus is our good old crow. So let's try crow with your newfound hips that you have today and see how that feels. And see if you can do, we're in crow. See if, you're obviously all of you have nailed that. Anterior and posterior tilt while in crow. It's a very tiny movement, but can you switch? Because usually I enter crow in a posterior tilt. If you change to an anterior tilt, can you do micro adjustments to maintain balance? That really gets in the awareness and the fine tuning of practice to do those micro adjustments. Because a lot of times when we're doing like one knee or, as we add on the complexity of the movements, then we need to draw on those the awareness of where am I off balance by just a little bit, and then to make these micro adjustments. So us forcing ourselves to do the posterior and anterior is a way of practicing awareness and making micro adjustments. All right, let's try. And then maybe you do one knee crow and see if you can feel the difference in balance and making those micro adjustments. Oh, that's probably the longest I've ever held one knee crow. I was surprised. I was like waiting to like splat on my face. So I have no idea what happened, but it just felt like, okay, I could take my knee off and I was balanced, and I will need to reverse engineer what happened because I don't know what happened. So we'll have to think about it. Probably because we've gotten stronger, our hips are open and but it's all the things that we've been working on, and it's just more second nature now. We'll check it. We'll call that the explanation. And I can start to tell the difference when I'm balanced versus using muscle to hold it, because using muscle to hold it is nearly impossible. But when I find balance, then it feels effortless because you're balanced, right? You're just stacked, right? So like, it's not that we don't have the strength to hold it, it's the fact that we need the awareness to find balance. Like that was not balanced. All right, how do we do? I like the way Uday, you're entering in it forward, right? You're shifting the weight and you're entering it forward and trying to find that balance. I can see it, right? Versus before, it's like kind of trying to win the lottery. You're trying to like hit a target that you may or may not, but now your purpose, yeah, going in like an airplane. There you go. Look at Charlie with his like, Charlie's like the best of all of us. I want to grow up to be like Charlie. All right, awesome. Okay. Butterfly, Baddha Konasana, bound ankle pose. Roll the shoulders down, feet together, flap the butterfly. What other bird did we do? Oh, I guess we did pigeons. We did pigeons and bird of paradise. That's right. Really press and open your hips down. So this should be a little bit more open. So use, actually, I'm able to get my knees more open, I feel like, after an hour of just beating the crap out of whatever we were doing. What were we doing? Oh, the hip, opening up a very specific part of the hip. I feel like I can open up my knees more. I feel like they're getting more, they can get closer to the ground. They're more open than they normally are. So part of that is there's a bit of element of pectineus. That's the muscle that connects here, right? And that's when we do frog and it's like ridiculously hard. But I can definitely feel like I'm getting more. Yeah, I can get a wider. Usually I'm like here, right? So here today. See what happens when we work on stuff? And we'll take head to knee pose. Head to knee pose, really good for the back, kidney and back. And again, guess what? We didn't work on it today. I can't really reach my pinky toe very comfortably at all. I feel a ton of restriction. That's a lot from the sitting all week and no yoga, but also we didn't work on it today. So getting a little bit, just because we didn't work on it, just get a little bit so we don't get too tight on that side without any little bit of love on that. And we can switch to the other side. See, here comes the sun. This is where I have to keep moving my laptop over because, the sun moves. Oh, no, actually, that's not right. We move. I stand corrected. We move. release. Take seated right angle pose.
She said it's your turn.
Oh, and again, we're just gonna compress like a sandwich. Anterior pelvic tilt. And release, release, release. And we'll come onto our back. And we'll do happy baby. Gentle twist, right over left. Take the knees over to the left and take the twist. Take your right thumb to the right hip crease and really lengthen your hip away. And then switch to the other side. Oh. Oh. And release. And then come and extend your legs out long, toss the arms overhead. Give yourself a nice big stretch. Lower your arms down by your side, palms facing up towards the sky. Inhale into the low belly. Exhale. Like a lion's breath. Inhale into the low belly. Exhale, open the mouth wide, stick your tongue out. One more time. Inhale into the low belly. Exhale. Ew. Roll over to your right side. Allow your body to sink into the earth. Mom. Slowly pressing yourself up to seated. Rooting your sit bones into the earth. Floating arms overhead, clasping palms together. Exhale. Bowing forward, namaste.